Frozen River and Maria Full of Grace are two movies that portray human and drug trafficking. The main characters in Frozen River are Ray and Lila, and Maria is the main focus in Maria Full of Grace. Both films have themes of crossing borders, race, strong-willed women, and how people handle extreme situations. Both Ray and Lila are mothers who are down on their luck with money and form a difficult alliance with human trafficking. The process of taking illegal immigrants across the border from Canada to New York is dangerous, and despite prejudice of race towards each other, they have to work together. In the end, when they are caught, Ray steps in for Lila going to jail, and this was the moment where the two women create a bond. Lila takes her own son back and promises to look after Ray's sons until she returns to her new home that she was able to earn from her trafficking money. Maria Full of Grace portrays drug trafficking. Maria is a teenager who is pregnant and needs money to help support her family. When the opportunity of earning a lot of money for being a drug mule is offered her, she takes the risk of swallowing more than 60 wrapped pellets of drugs and flies to America for the very first time. She faces dangers of almost getting arrested, her friend Lucy getting killed, and her and her friend Blanca escaping into a city that they've never been to before. After she is safe, Maria decides to stay in America where she will have better opportunities to make money and to raise her child. Both films tell stories of race, illegally crossing borders, and human and drug trafficking. Even though these films are different stories, they have similar circumstances. The women in these films are in desperate situations with money and taking care of their families, and they have no choice but to take these dangerous jobs. They are thrown into extreme situations where they have to risk their safety and their lives in order to make money. The circumstances test their characters, like Ray stepping in Lila's place for going to jail, or Maria trying to get justice for Lucy's death when she could have easily ran away. The films also bring up subjects of race and women's roles. Ray and Lila are mothers who are responsible for themselves and have no assistance from a man to take care for their families. Their alliance with each other is difficult because of their different backgrounds. Ray is white and Lila is a Native American living on a Mohawk reservation. The police were willing to let Ray go because she was white, but knowing that she would have an easier time in jail than Lila would, she took her place. In return, Lila took care of Ray's sons, including her own, and helped pay off for her new mobile home. Once Maria came to America, police suspected her for drug trafficking instantly because she was a minority. Also, for her family's living situation, she was responsible for financially taking care of them despite being only 17 years old. Just like Lila in Frozen River, it's not fair that she is treated harsher by society just because she is a minority. Both films give different examples of how women, especially in different races, are treated by American society. These films portray women's roles in hard situations, politically, financially, and socially. Despite the controversial topics of illegal trafficking displayed in these films, both Frozen River and Maria Full of Grace show positive role models for women. The protagonists face obstacles of how society treats them by gender and race, and they take care of themselves instead of depending on someone else. They are strong, independent, and they have courage and love. People may do these illegal jobs because they feel they have no choice, and desperate times call for desperate measures. Yet it was through these extreme situations that tested these women's humanity. They still fought for their friends instead of being selfish and looking after themselves. Both of these films can bring awareness to these issues of illegal trafficking and maybe even create a different point of view of why people may be involved in them. The film also reminds audiences what it means to be a good person, that despite what society or one's culture might say, we are all people and we all need to be treated equally.